Ever felt like you're always entering too late in crypto trades? Or worse, getting tricked by fake signals? Well, I've got something for you. Today I'll show you how to combine RSI and MACD in a super simple way to catch cleaner, earlier entries. And at the end, I'll share a pro tip that most traders never bother using. Stick around, it's a small change with a big impact. Let's quickly review the basics. The Relative Strength Index RSI is a momentum indicator that helps us identify overbought and oversold conditions in the market. When RSI is above 70, the asset is considered overbought. When it's below 30, it's considered oversold. But here's something most beginners miss. RSI crossing above 50 often signals a shift in momentum from bearish to bullish, even it's not yet overbought. The MACD, Moving Average Convergence Divergence, is used to track trend direction and momentum. The most important signal is the MACD line crossing the signal line, which often points to a potential change in trend. On their own, each of these indicators can sometimes give false signals. However, when we use them together, they become much more reliable, especially for short-term trading setups. Alright, here's the full setup step by step, and don't worry, it's simple. First, you're gonna stick to either the 50-minute or 1-hour chart. Both are great for intraday trading. Then wait for MACD line to cross above the signal line. That's your first buy signal. But we don't just rely on one indicator. Now check the RSI. It should be climbing from below 50, but it shouldn't be above 70 yet. That's your momentum confirmation. Once both of those are in place, you enter the trade at the close of the candle. Set your stop loss just below the most recent swing low. Keep it tight and realistic. And for your exit, aim for 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio, or if RSI gets close to 70, you can take profits early. This setup keeps you trading with momentum, not just guessing it, and that's what makes it powerful. Let me walk you through a real example on Bitcoin to US dollar chart. This is the 1-hour time frame. Right here, do you see the MACD crossover? The MACD line just crossed above the signal line. That's our first low. Now check the RSI. It's climbing and just crossed above the 50 level, which confirms bullish momentum. We waited for the current candle to close and entered on the next one, right here. Stop loss, placed just below the recent swing low. That's this level here. And for the take profit, we set it at a 1-to-2 risk-to-reward ratio, meaning we're aiming for double the distance of our stop. Then just a few candles later, boom! Price pushes up and we hit our target. If we had relied on MACD alone, we've entered too early, but with RSI confirming the strength, the entry is way cleaner. So now it's time to backtest this strategy and see if it's actually worth spending more time on refining and optimizing. We'll test it from January 1st, 2025 to July 1st, 2025, a solid 6 months period. Here are 2 ways to do this for free. 1. Manually scroll the chart candle by candle, note every trade signal, then track wins and losses. Take a lot of time. 2. Use MetaTrader 5 with a script that runs the test automatically in minutes, way faster. In my next video, I show you exactly how to write this kind of a script even if you have zero coding experience, and how to run a backtest in MetaTrader 5. So hit subscribe and the bell to get notified. With the help of MetaTrader, we did a backtest in just a few minutes. And this is the final results. I've summarized these results for you in this table. We had a total of 16 trades during the test, with half of them winning and half losing, so a 50% win rate. Our net profit came out to around $777 on a $1,000 per starting balance, which means about 7.7% growth. The biggest win was $357 and the biggest loss was $224. So overall our profits were generally bigger than the losses. The profit factor was about 2. The maximum drawdown was around 5%, indicating the risk level is pretty reasonable. On average, we made about $190 on winning trades and lost about $93 on losing trades. These are solid results to learn from, but remember, test the strategy on different time frames, tweak risk to reward, and try other assets too. This is a great starting point. Now it's your turn to optimize and improve. If this strategy made sense and you want to see more simple setups like this, hit the like, subscribe, and tell me in comments if you want the TradingView template for this setup. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy trading!